Okay. First part is find the line Pn. So, what do we know about P? Okay, so we know for P, the x is pi over 6. How can we find the y? Well, they give you the formula for y at the top of the page. Y equals sine x. So if I just type sine pi over 6, I'll get a half. And then how do I find n? We can find it. Because what they say is Pn is a normal. Do you see that? It says Pn is a normal. The normal cuts P and the x-axis at n. So that's a normal. So in fact, the way to do this one is by finding the same way by finding the tangent, like you just did in the last question, but don't forget to flip the slope. So what's the formula for slope? That's dy dx. What's the derivative of sine? Cos. So it's cos pi over 6. But that's for the tangent. You want the one for the normal. So what do we do for this? We flip it. Yeah, so it'll be minus 2 over root 3. Now we have y equals mx plus c. Y equals minus 2 over root 3x plus c. How do I find the c? Sub in a point. So the point I'll put in is this one here. A half equals minus 2 over root 3 pi over 6 plus c. So I get for c, come on. Let's start over. 2 over square root 3 times pi divided by 6 plus. Got a pretty ugly number here for c. 11.9 for c. Right. Oh, I'm doing way, no, sorry. They don't want it as a decimal. In fact, when I look at the next part, I can see that they left c in this form. A half plus pi over 3 root 3. So that's fine. You can leave it like that. So we have our answer. Y equals mx plus c. Okay. Yes, okay. Right, so that's part A done. Part B is they'd like to know where does this line cross the x-axis. So what do you do to find out? Y equals 0. So we get 0 equals minus 2 over root 3x plus a half plus pi over 3 root 3. So then that means x would equal a half plus pi over 3 root 3 all over 2 over root 3. You take this to the left, or if you want to take this to the left and then divide by this number here. Now the way to simplify this messy looking fraction is by multiplying everything by root 3 firstly, because that will cancel that and that will cancel that. Then what we'll do is we'll multiply everything by 2. We'll multiply everything by a half, because if I put a half here, that will cancel that, and then there's a half here, and then there's a half here. So all of this denominator is gone. So I'll end up with root 3 over 4 plus pi over 4, pi over 6, which is what it is. Yeah, that matches up. Yeah, well, they actually wanted left in that form when you look at the question. Battery's okay.
Mr. Stephen, I don't fully understand why we made it equal to 0.
Oh, because they ask you where it crosses the x-axis.
Also, we make y equals to 0
Yeah.
to get the...
Yeah, because they ask you for n, yes? And if you look at the graph, where is n? It's where it crosses the x-axis. So it's just a way of asking for that. Okay, can I go on to the next part? Yes? Okay, part C. Panish? Yeah, part C. So they want the area between the x-axis and the curve, is it? Yeah, it is. You see that? So all we have to do is integrate the original, that's right, between these two numbers. Now this will be a decimal. What's the integration of sine? Oh, sorry, it's not sine. Oh, it is sine, sorry. What's the integration of sine? Very good, it's minus cos x. So we just have to type those into our calculator and then subtract. So let's do that. Square root. Okay, so this comes out as 0.2897. Now the last part, if you look at the graph here, they want the area of this triangle compared to the area of this piece here. So if I just draw that roughly down here, you have this triangle and then this curved piece here. And they want to know what is the ratio of this piece here to this piece here. Now, we do know, if you look, we do know that the red area plus the blue area, that should equal 0.2897. That's what we just calculated. The area underneath this curve, all of that. The red area, that's easy. It's just a triangle. So it's half the base, and the base is root 3 over 4 in length, actually. By the height. Oops, by the height. And how high is this triangle? Well, if you look at the graph, what's the name of the point on the top of the triangle? It's P, which we found right at the beginning, all the way back at the start. It was a half. That's point P at the top here. So that will come out as the red area is, as a fraction, 0.1083. Now, the blue one, how can I find the blue one? By using these two. Yeah, just take the 2 away. And you get 0.1814. And they would like the red area to the blue area. Well, that would be 0.1083 to 0.1814. Now, if you look at the answer they gave, you see that they have a 1 at the left in the ratio?
Divide by, so
Very good. Divide both sides by what?
Small number.
The one on the left, yes. And you get 1, 2, my rounding is off by a tiny bit. I have 6, 7, 4, 9, 7. So, no, actually, that's not so bad. If I round it off,
Yeah, that's okay.
it's so tiny bit off. I really got 6. I really got 6, 7, but the answer should be 6, 8. I was off by 0.00003. So there's a tiny rounding problem at the end here, but no big deal.
How did you get the red area?
The red area? Yes. What's the area of a triangle? A half the base by the height.
Yeah.
Now, if you look here, Ali, you do know the base. It's n minus that number. And n they ask you to work out. What?
I have the base. Yeah, I got the end.
Yeah, what's the n? Pi over 6
Yeah.
plus root 3 over 4. But that's not the base, that's the n. The base is the n number minus this number is the base. So half of that multiply the height
Which we got to.
from part A. So it's actually using A answer and B answer to get it.
And then we subtracted from the red plus blue.
Yeah, because the red plus the blue is the total area under the curve, which is what they asked us to work out in C anyways. So in fact, for this last part D, you're using your answers from A, B and C.